but I honestly don't think my 8-year-old self had any guilt whatsoever about tucking into a crispy pancake. But if I can't knock up a half-decent version of one now, well, I might as well give up. I always thought the most sophisticated crispy pancake was the smoked haddock and cheese one. But these days, haddock is taking a battering in more ways than one, so I'm replacing it with sustainable smoked pollock, poached in milk with bay and onions. For the cheese sauce, melt a little butter, add some flour, and stir over a gentle heat. Just need to cook that flour nicely for a minute or two. Slowly add the lovely fishy milk back in and stir out any lumps of flour before throwing in a couple of handfuls of good cheddar cheese. I've certainly got no qualms whatever about replacing the smoked haddock with smoked pollock. They're so similar. Ooh, that's good. Just a little memory there. Of course, it's nothing without the pancake and the crispiness on the outside, but so far, I'm pretty happy with that. And for an all-out crispy pancake nostalgia fest, I've got Tim and Gil making their own Findus favourites too.
There are several choices for the filling. I chose steak and kidney. Shin of beef makes the best stewing steak, I think. It's really nice and fatty, it's well marbled. Don't trim it out too heavily, leave some of that fat on there. Some fresh thyme, a little bit of flour. Really important, we want it to be nice and thick. Shouldn't add red wine, but I just can't help myself.
I'm going to do chicken, sweet corn and bacon. A little bit of butter. They're not looking for so much for a sauce, I don't think, here, as a glue. Got some chicken stock, well reduced, so it's quite strong. Sweet corn, straying from the path of Findus righteousness with my garlic and herbs there. The thing is, even though I know it's going to taste nice, it still just looks wrong.
We have our fillings and our pancakes. Time to put them together. Flour, egg and breadcrumbs is the tried and tested method for a sturdy crumb coating.
Actually looks like a crispy pancake. It's amazing.
But when it comes to historical reenactment, the devil's in the detail. There's one thing that isn't right. They're not orange enough. A little bit of turmeric. That's more like it. Perhaps a hint of sweet paprika. Nothing spicy or hot. Oh yeah, look at that. I've created a monster. Into the egg, a red-crumbed River Cottage pollock and cheese ersatz Findus crispy pancake. So wrong, it has to be right.
Hey.
All right, boys.
All right,
how are you?
Hang on.
Show me, show me.
Show me your hands. What have you been up? Look at these.
That's some authentic yellow breadcrumbs.
Very yellow.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. After frying our crispy pancakes for 3 minutes on each side, we're ready for the retro taste test.
Oh.
You guys have stolen the colour from the oil.
They do look good, though.
At the moment, we could pile right in and in traditional crispy pancake fashion, scald our mouths. First up, steak and kidney crispy pancakes a la Gil. Oh yes. Look at that. That is the business. That is the business.
Genius, dude.
Oh.
Done the classic.
So far, that's the best crispy pancake I've had in my whole life. That is just so delicious. Tim's now. Oh my God! It's chicken, bacon and sweet corn. Yes. That's very good.
Good sauce.
Do you know what? It's not quite bland enough to be authentic. You've been a bit cheeky with the herbs, haven't you? There's a lovely bit of thyme. Lovely bit of thyme.
Very nice, Tim. Very nice.
And that just leaves my smoked pollock and cheese.
Oh, yeah. Oh, runny sauce.
So, will it be the Proustian Madeleine of my childhood memory?
I have to hand it to you. That's pretty good.
You've come on. Really, really good.
In all three cases, it's just a winning combination. The pancake, the crispiness, the filling. It does actually take 35 years off me. It really does.
I think what we've done is we've all put a little bit of our childhood inside a pancake and fried it.
Yeah.
Nicely said. It almost brings a tear to my eye. I mean, I just think perfection. So far, our land share project, set up to connect people who want to grow their own produce with those who've got spare land to grow it on, has inspired many great schemes.
Look at that, it's heavy, isn't it?
One that particularly tickles me is just outside Sheffield, and I've come to meet landowner and sharer Mark Whitehouse. How are you doing? You're a land share legend.
Am I?
Yes, you are. A few months ago, this was just a field of grass. Now it's home to veg plots, pigs, ducks, chickens, and even bees. The 26 members have been busy. Morning, guys.
Morning.
How's it going?
Very good, thank you.
It's an amazing crop of spuds, and it hasn't got any blight on it. And that's a really late crop. They must have gone in June, July?
Well, that was the whole point of the project, really. When we first started, we said about growing his own Christmas dinner.
So the pigs are going before Christmas as well?
Yeah, they're going the 2nd of December.
Right.
So we'll have his own pork.
I love the idea of a bunch of urban neighbours clubbing together and working some local land to grow their own Christmas dinner. And they're honouring all the finest festive culinary traditions, including the bird. They're looking fantastic, Nick. Proper free-range turkeys.
Yep.
Shall we have a look at one?
Yep. Some meat on that.
That's quite something.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling the thigh there.
Yeah.
Really good leg strength. Fantastic amount of breast meat there.
Yeah.
So, are they all spoken for, Mark?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, really? I was just starting to have visions of myself heading back south with a bird under each arm, you know?
Well, it won't be a turkey.
Now we've talked turkey, it's time to cook one, and I have strong views on the matter. So I'm off to meet Mark's wife, Helen, who has a bird standing by on which I intend to demonstrate my prejudices.
Hello.
Helen.
How are you?
Very
Nice
good.
to meet you.
The thing that makes the turkey problematic is this. Basically, the legs take much longer to cook than the breast. I went off turkey for quite a while because I just found that this meat was too dry and this meat wasn't being served at its best. It was a compromise on cooking and flavour and taste purely for the sake of having this pretty bird in the middle of the table. So the radical solution to that is to remove the legs and the wings and cook them separately.
Right.
Are you up for it?
Yes.
Are you up for pioneering this revolutionary approach to turkey?
We'll give it a go.
So I'm going to make a little cut in there. Taking off the legs and wings of a turkey can be a tricky business, and if you don't feel confident, ask your butcher to do it for you. Besides the legs and wings, there's a couple of other good portions to look out for. Now, that's not the prettiest bit of meat,
No.
but you can see there is a nice bit of bone, and that's going to flavour the dish really well, so it's
Right.
worth including that in the pot.
Okay.
The tasty dark meat on the bone is perfect for a variation on the classic coq au vin. Brown the turkey joints in a hot pan and dust over some flour to help thicken the sauce. Then some festive fun. Flambe in some apple brandy. Have you got a fire alarm? It'll probably be going off shortly. That was beautifully done.
Very good.
With the meat nicely coloured, brown some onions and mushrooms. Nice. Toss in a little bit of garlic. Yeah, that can go in the onions. Add all the veg to the bulging pot and make sure you don't waste any of those flavours in the pan. Deglaze the last of the goodies in there. Whole bottle of wine. Slice in some celery and chopped seeded tomatoes. Top up with boiling water and add a faggot of parsley stalks, thyme and bay leaves. That can simmer away for an hour and a half. And now for that lovely breast meat, which also has to be neatly taken off the bone. We've got beautiful meat. Time to make a fantastic stuffing, roll the whole thing back together, tie it up, and we'll have a lovely boneless parcel. I love a good stuffing, and here's my favourite. I mix the chopped liver of my bird with sausage meat, gently sweated onion and celery, and breadcrumbs. And then add a festive scattering of apples, chestnuts, sage and thyme. Salt, pepper, ground mace and cayenne finish off the seasoning. Mix it all well and get stuffing. Lay a few rashers of bacon over the cut side and tie up the parcel well. The bacon and a little stock from the stew will keep the breast moist and tender. It's amazing how much meat you can get off one turkey, which is just as well because back at the farm I have nearly 30 hungry mouths to feed.
Wow, that looks good. Fantastic. They look fab.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Dismembering the bird may seem like sacrilege to the purists, but it cooks faster, feeds more people, and I reckon is much more delicious than the traditional whole roast. Christmas has come early to Sheffield. A little bit of a crispy bit from the outside for you.
Thank you.
Who feels slightly uneasy about the audience over there watching what we're eating over here? In terms of tender turkey breast, we've nailed it. And the turkey au vin also provides the perfect gluttonous gravy.
Beautiful. Really, really good. Really good.
The texture is perfect, it's holding the meat well together, and the moisture in it is wonderful.
So how are you going to cook your turkey this Christmas?
I think we'll have another bash at this.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
My dream was always to have a small holding. I've got something better now. I've got a small holding with 25 new friends to enjoy it with. It's our haven now. We spend all our spare time practically here.
There you go, everyone ready? 1, 2, 3. I've been almost overwhelmed today by the fantastic sense of community and cooperation. And if you want to give yourself a little Christmas present this year, get growing your own food. And if you don't have the land to do so, log on to www.channel4.com/landshare. At the beginning of November, I took my North Devon ruby red beef steer to slaughter. In order to develop the flavor